The most fundamental aspect of leading other people is understanding what impacts your own behavior, your own behavior. And when you learn about the 6 basic human needs that governs your choices, not only are you going to be able to understand yourself, you're going to be able to understand the people that you lead. Deep down, we all want to feel important. We all want to feel important. We all want to feel unique and special. Write that down. We all want to feel important, unique, and special. Isn't that what we want at the end of the day? Yes or yes? Fulfillment. We all want to feel fulfilled, right? But fulfillment, long-lasting satisfaction fulfillment, is through the last 2 needs, the need for growth and the need for contribution. How are you, champions? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another Money Monday. Put it in the chat if you're in the house. Let's see who we have in the house today. Put it in the chat. Let's see who we have here. I see Steve in the house. I see Lloyd in the house. Sandrine is in the house. Florence is in the house. Tamoy is in the house. Alice is in the house. If you're in the house, fire up the chat box. Let it be known. Blaze is here. What up, Blaze? What's up, Zachary? What's up, Divine? Divine's in the house. All the champions are here. Hey, if you're in the house, Bernadette is here. Good to see you, Bernadette. Good to see you. I love those fires. Keep the fire coming. Keep the fire coming. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Priska is in the house. Good to see you, champion. Awesome, awesome. Hey, it's a jam-packed house today. Good evening, Zachary. We have a packed house today, and I am fired up to be here. I am really excited to be here. You know, more and more and more. I just can't wait to be on this Money Monday because I just know what we can do and the value that we can bring to people. So if you're excited, show your excitement in the chat box. Bring the fire, bring the heat. If this is your first time here, we welcome you, by the way. We welcome you, and you're welcome to be here every single Monday. We're here Mondays at 8:00 p.m., and the topic is money. How to make more of it, how to save more of it, how to keep more of it in your pocket. And that's what we want to do, add value to you. And I want to talk to you about something that's very, very important. I want to talk to you about leadership and the aspects of leading people. And we're going to go to the fundamentals. Many of you have maybe heard of this concept before. It's called the 6 human needs. All right. So I'm switching gears right now. Save your money. Now let's talk about leadership. The most fundamental aspect of leading other people is understanding what impacts your own behavior, your own behavior. And when you learn about the 6 basic human needs that governs your choices, not only are you going to be able to understand yourself, you're going to be able to understand the people that you lead. All right. So I want you to understand our behavior. It's motivated by these 6 needs. It goes beyond what we desire. It goes beyond what we want. These are needs. All right. These are all needs. Everyone on this call has these 6 needs. Every single person on this call has these 6 needs. But the order that we have them in and how we prioritize them, that's different from person to person. All right. So what I want you to do is look through these needs as I go through them, and I want you to pick out the 2 that are the most dominant for you. Okay, this is one of those areas that was a blind spot to me. I didn't know about this until I knew about it. And when I knew about it, it was like a new door opened and I saw lots of opportunity. So I want you to look, because our most dominant two needs, they're going to determine the choices that we're going to make, and it determines the action that we take. How many of you are sitting on this call thinking, man, if I could just take more action, man, if I could just do more, make better decisions, this is going to help you to understand that. All right. So these are the underlying drivers for achievement. Write it down. These are the underlying drivers for achievement. So I'm going to go through them really fast, and then one by one, I'm going to break them down for you. Is that a deal? So the first one is certainty. The second one is variety. The third one is significance. The fourth one is connection. The fifth one is growth. And number 6 is contribution. So let's break them down one by one and see how we can use this to impact our behavior and help others to make decisions, also lead other people. All right, so this is going to help you on all fronts. Are you ready for this? If you're ready, say ready in the chat box. Let's see if you're ready. All right, let's see. Are we ready? If you're ready, say I'm ready. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right, so let's look at the first one, certainty. We all have the need for certainty. Every one of us. We have the need for safety, stability, predictability in our life. Like if we went through life and nothing was certain, you would go crazy. Literally, you would literally lose your mind. We have that need for certainty. I mean, just if you're sitting down, the chair that you're sitting on, you need to have a level of certainty that when you sit on it, it's not going to fall to the ground. You need a level of certainty that when you're going upstairs and you're on the second floor, the third floor, the fourth floor, that you're not going to fall through. The building is going to stay up. The roof is not going to collapse on you. We all have a need for certainty. We like to feel secure in our jobs. We want to feel secure in our homes. We want to feel secure in our relationships. We need that certainty, right? We want to avoid pain. And we want assurance that our basic needs are going to be met, right? So we need certainty for this level. When we lack certainty, you know what happens? We panic, we stress out. We panic and we stress out. But here's the other side to this. When things are too certain, we feel bored. We feel demotivated. That's why God gave us the second need of uncertainty or variety, right? Uncertainty and variety is the same thing. So we need uncertainty. We need variety. So at the same time, we want certainty, but we also crave change. We also crave excitement. Make sense? We crave that. Variety makes us feel alive. You know, how many times do you watch the same movie over and over and over and over again? Some of you might watch it a couple of times, but the majority of people are going to watch a different movie, right? When they go to the movie, they're not going to watch the same one they watched last time. They want to watch a different one. Too much uncertainty, though, is going to cause us to feel fear, right? So not enough is going to cause boredom. Too much is going to cause fear, too much variety. So people with a big need of variety, you view them as the risk takers. These are people that you see, oh my goodness, John or Sarah is such a risk taker. They don't care about anything. These are people that they have a big need for variety, huge need, more than normal, right? This is dominant. This is part of their dominant too. And these people, some people also, they seek out conflict. Have you ever met someone that they seek out conflict, they seek out a fight, they seek out an argument, they seek out crisis? Why? Because it makes them feel alive. It's variety, it's new. They come alive when the crisis is happening. You might be like, right? They're alive. They're like, yes, right? This is awesome. They seek out crisis. And that's because variety is part of their dominant two needs. Number 3, the third one is significance. Deep down, we all want to feel important. We all want to feel important. We all want to feel unique and special. Write that down. We all want to feel important, unique, and special. Every single person has that to some degree, right? We want our life, we want our work, we want, anything that we're doing to be important and significant. We tend not to want to do it if there's no important feeling or significant feeling to it. So imagine how uncomfortable you would be if you got a project at work, all right? Let's say your boss gave you this project at work and you did the project. You worked day and night, you worked on weekends, overtime to finish this project, and it took weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And then you hand in the project and your boss says, nobody needed that. We don't care about it, right? It has no significance. So that would be very uncomfortable for you, right? So the need of significance is there for everyone. Now, we can fulfill our need for significance and importance in a couple of different ways. We can do it in positive ways and we can do it in negative ways. One way is by becoming a high achiever. Have you seen those people that no matter what, they have to achieve, right? Achievement is on their top priority list. At all costs, they have to be known as a high achiever. Why? Because they seek significance. This is one of their top 2 drivers of the 6 human needs, okay? Another way, and this is a poor way, by the way, is to put other people down. I'm sure you've came across someone that they just love to put you down or people down. They love to criticize. They love to put people down. They love to find fault. And to elevate themselves, they put other people down so they can feel better about themselves, okay? And that's not the right way to do it. But some people get significance through that. Some people get significance by doing unique things, right? By dressing a certain way, by certain hobbies, by certain hairstyles that are out there, right? That's where they get their significance. So when you see those things, you understand that significance is in their top 2 of the human needs. Make sense? And then the next one is connection. You see, everyone has that level. They strive for a level of connection or some sort of affiliation with people. Some people interchange this word with love, right? Love might be too strong for a lot of people, that word love. So we use the word connection. Now, most people have that need. They want to feel a part of a larger community. We want to be loved for. We want to be cared for. We want to have that feeling of closeness, that feeling of union with like-minded people. It could be friends, it could be family, could be colleagues, could be members of a club, some sort of community, right? We all want to feel that level of connection. You know, if you look at prison, they take the prisoners that are the most misbehaved, let's say, right, the worst prisoners, and what do? They put them in confinement, right? They separate them from the crowd, and that's the level of punishment. Why? Because they're taking away that connection from them as a form of punishment. And believe it or not, over a time, this is a horrible, horrible punishment. When you put someone in that confinement, they're by themselves, they have no connection to outside people, they start to go crazy, they start to lose their mind. We all have that need for a level of connection, all right? Every single one of us. Now, next we have growth. Growth. As human beings, we all have the need to grow. Every one of us, to grow, to expand in our personal lives, in our professional lives, we have that need. We all have that need to grow. Okay? Many people's goal is to reach a certain position. Could be a financial target. We were talking about savings earlier, or a particular lifestyle. But when they get there, they become stagnant. They become unhappy. Why? Why do they become unhappy? Because they're no longer growing. They reached a plateau. People are the most happiest when they're making progress, when they feel that they're making progress. Think about it. When are you the most upset and mad and angry? It's when you feel like you're going backwards, or you're stuck, or you're in a rut, or you just feel like you can't move forward. No matter what, you can't move forward. You feel stressed, you feel frustrated, you feel angry. When are you the most happiest? When you feel like you're advancing. Write this down. Progress equals happiness. Progress equals happiness. We all need something to strive for, something that's going to challenge us, something that's going to help us to grow, or challenge us to grow and expand emotionally and spiritually and physically and financially and intellectually. We all need that. We all have that. And my belief is, why do we grow? What's the purpose of us growing? Why do we want to grow? It's for the last need, number 6. The 6th human need is the desire to make a difference. It's the desire to contribute to a greater good. This is the need to help. It's the need to serve. It's the need to support, or something bigger than ourselves in a meaningful way. Right? This is the reason that you'll see the Encore legacy members. This is their purpose. This is what drives them. That need to help and to support and to serve. And as humans, we have that desire to contribute something of value. Whether it's through the community, whether it's through family, whether it's through the society, or some project or work that we do, we all have that need. And as I mentioned before, I believe we grow, we get better, right? The other need, the 5th need was the growth. I believe we grow so that we can contribute more. We grow so we can contribute more. Why do I say that? Because fulfillment, the way to lasting satisfaction and fulfillment, because isn't that what we want at the end of the day? Yes or yes? Fulfillment. We all want to feel fulfilled, right? But fulfillment, long-lasting satisfaction, fulfillment, is through the last 2 needs, the need for growth and the need for contribution. If you're growing and you're contributing, you will feel fulfillment. Okay? If we attempt to reach fulfillment through certainty, for example, let's look at certainty. You said, Jermaine, if I have certainty, I can feel fulfilled. Why? Because variety and significance and connection, if we use all those by themselves, we're going to fall short. In this world, there's too many things happening that we cannot rely on certainty. No matter how much you seek certainty, you can't control your surroundings. There are going to be things that you just can't control. No matter who you are or what you do, there's always going to be something that you can't control. Could you control the pandemic, this COVID-19? Could you control that? Can you control that if you had a store or a barber shop or a salon, or a laundromat, it was shut down in the pandemic because you were deemed not necessity, right? You weren't an essential service. Could you control that? Can you control that? Oh my goodness, they're going to put in a vaccine mandate. Can you control that? The consumer price index is going through the roof. Can you control the interest rates going through the roof? Your mortgage payment going from $2,000 from $3,000 to $5,000. Could you control that? Absolutely not. So you can't rely on certainty to give you fulfillment, right? We'll never be able to gain complete certainty in this world that's constantly changing, right? You want to use significance? You can't use significance to feel long-lasting fulfillment. You might feel it for a while, right? You buy something, let's say, that gives you that feeling of significance. Let's say you buy a nice car or something. You'll feel significant in the moment, but after a while, it's going to wear off. The issue with significance is no matter where we look, we'll always be able to find someone who is more significant than us, right? We'll feel that way. So here's the question for you. Which 2 of these human needs are the most important to you? All right, so rank them in order. Rank them in order from most important to least important. Put the highest important at the top, least important at the bottom, and circle the two that are the most important to you. And this will help you in your everyday life. I promise it to you.